Welcome to another Dragon Ball Legends video, and today we are covering the old LF Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Goku and Vegeta, and as well as his new unique equipment right here. As you can see, I have him almost maxed out except for this one right here, but not much of a difference. Basically maxed out, as you can see here, godly. So first we'll be going towards him. We're gonna review him first, and then after that we're gonna do equipment, and then we'll do the teams that you can associate him with, his ability, and that's pretty much it. So without further ado, this is the legendary limited Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Goku and Vegeta, as we can see here. And then we have our this little art right here, which is dope. I haven't seen his, so it's honestly pretty cool. And as we can see here, he is double the same element, purple, but if you switch to Vegeta, it will have reverse element, right? Only some of these tags have like that reverse element thing, reverse element factors right here, you see. So Vegeta has a reverse element factors. So Goku is purple, Vegeta will be yellow. I'm pretty sure he'll be yellow. So for Goku, he has a special cover change, blast towards blast, a reverse element factor, which I just said. He is a tag unit. I'm pretty sure he'll get extra health. Two characters battle as one, switching in for each other. Yep, as you can see here. Then we have revive disruption, which gets a buff when caught an enemy character to revive. Okay, that makes sense. So if a person, let's say some character has some revival gimmick, like the Zenkai Gohan, right? That's what I'm guessing, because I haven't really seen this guy's buff. If they were to revive themselves when you attack them, he'll probably gain some extra damage inflicted or something towards that. We'll see them later in the ability. So his health. Oh yeah, my bad. He is a melee type, so he's gonna probably do more strike than blast. But as we can see here, down here, he does the same amount of damage than with strike and blast. So there's not much difference. He is solid from the movies. The details from his cards held, he has strike damage up, which strike cards deal 20% more damage to strike inflicted for 2 timer counts. And the same thing goes for blast, 20% to blast if damage inflicted for 2 timer counts effect when used. His tag is Saiyan, God Key, God Super Saiyan God SS and Sun Family, and Vegeta Clan, because of Vegeta here. I'm pretty sure Vegeta is the same thing. There's not much difference. Yeah, they're pretty much the same thing, except for the cover change, right? And I'm pretty sure they both have cover change, right? Yeah, it's special cover nullification here, and instead of his cover change being blast, it's a strike. So it's pretty cool. We're gonna be reading both of their arts, and I'm pretty sure their ability is, their main ability is different. Their switch ability. They're different. So we're gonna start with Goku's arts card. So strikes is the same, nothing really cool. Blast the same. Now his blue card, which is named Cosmic Rush, restores vanishing gauge by 70%. Applies attribute upgrade minus 50% to enemies. Sustain damage cut effects for 3 timer counts. Nullifies enemies, restores own health when it reaches 0. Effects when this character attacks for 3 timer counts. Oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't know that. Blast armor when changing cover. Yeah, because this guy, he has no blast armor when using a strike, so it kind of sucks. But he is an old tag character, so nothing crazy. Overflowing Valor. Draw a special move arts card. Next, activates once. Randomly destroys one enemy card. Reduces own key by 40. Restores own key by 25, and plus 20% to strike damage inflicted for 20 timer counts. Nothing too crazy. I don't have his art boosted, so we're not gonna get that additional 30,000 strike attack, blast attack, and both defenses, but it's alright. Now to Vegeta's, we have, well, the same old Blast and Strike, but his green card and blue card are different. His blue card is named Cosplay Shooter. 25% to special damage inflicted for 3 timer counts. Applies attribute upgrade minus 50% to enemies sustained damage cut effect for 3 timer counts. Nullifies enemies restores own health when it reaches 0 effects when this character attacks for 3 timer counts. So it's pretty much the same thing as Goku's blue card. Well, it makes sense because, well, they're basically like the same unit, I guess. So obviously we got his blast armor when charging forward, which is always a good sign. Now we're moving on to his green card, which is Bursting Brazen Power. Draw a special move arts card that activates once, restores own ki by 40%. 30 plus 30% to blast damage inflicted for 20 timer counts. Gain buff effect nullifies enemies special actions that activate when changing cover for 15 timer counts, which is kinda a lot. Inflicts enemy with attribute downgrade minus 50% to health restoration for 30 timer counts. So we have a little anti-regeneration down here, so the opponent's enemies won't heal themselves as quick. Now, for his Goku's main ability, or switch ability as we can see here. So his switch ability is, what the hell are you waiting for? Tag switch to Vegeta, reverse own element factor, restores own health by 50% and ki by 30. Increases on arc guard draw speed by 1 level for 15 timer counts, and plus 10% to special move damage inflicted cannot be cancelled. Requirement is max switch gauge, which is, I'm pretty sure, 4 cards. If you use 4 cards or 5 cards, you'll be able to switch to Vegeta. So this is his main ability if you switch to Vegeta. If we go to Vegeta tier, his switch ability to switch into Goku is, it's about time to get a chance to fight. Tag switch to Goku, reverses own element factors back to purple, restores own health by 50% and ki by 30, increases own arts card draw speed by 1 level for 15 timer counts, plus 10% to special move damage inflicted cannot be cancelled, and the same thing for its requirements, max switch gauge, which is again 4 or 5 cards that you have to use. Now beyond this point, I'm pretty sure the unique ability is the only thing that's different. Let's see, Azor Guardians, so called Ultimate Combination, and Ultimate Combination. Okay, no, they're not the same. I mean, they're not that different. So we're gonna read his limited Z abilities. His 5% to all of it, 5% to strike attack and blast attack, and 5% to strike and blast defense. His Z ability, 26 to tag Sun family or tag Vegeta clan base strike and blast attack during battle. And his max Z ability is 30% to tag Sun family, tag Vegeta clan, or tag God Ki base strike attack, and 50% to episode Soccer from the movies base strike defense during battle. Oh yeah, and for this limited Z ability 3, you're just gonna get 7% to everything. Now his unique ability, both of their unique abilities. The first one is Azure Guardian, or Azure Guardian, I don't know. Applies the following effects to self when the battle starts or when this character enters the battlefield via tag switch. 90% to damage inflicted cannot be cancelled, 50% to strike damage inflicted cannot be cancelled, reduces damage received by 40% cannot be cancelled, and minus 5 strike arts cards cannot be cancelled. Effects reset when tag switch into Vegeta, which is kinda sad, but whatever. While this character is on the battlefield, applies the following effect to self when causing a character with the revives when health reaches 0 effects to revive. Decreases own Dragon Balls by 2%. Oh shoot, and reduces enemy's Dragon Ball by 2. Oh, okay, so it reduces your Dragon Balls, which is crazy actually. So the opponents won't be able to rush, which is a good sign because, especially with like the anti-rush, the anti Vegeta, the fusion Vegeta that even if you get the right card, he'll just prevent you from guessing. Now we're moving on to his ultimate combination. Reduces damage received by 20% until combo ends when changing cover. Invades enemies' attack if a cover change is performed against their blast arts attack, activates or an assist. The following effects occur every time this character uses a strike or blast card. Restores on health by 3%. Minus 3 to 1 special move art cost. Activates 5 times. Cannot be cancelled. My bad. Inflict on enemies with attribute downgrade plus 10% to damage received for 20 timer counts. The following effects occur when this character evades an enemy attack with a vanishing step. Draw a special art card Sonic activates once, shortens ally substitution count by 1%. Hold on, let me see, is this really the same thing? Strike arts. Oh no, they're different. Restores all health. Yeah, they're all different. Okay, so although no, this is the same. See, 10. Oh no, they're different. Okay, so we're gonna read this a bit. So for applies the fun effect itself. With this character enters the battlefield, be attack switch, 90% to damage inflicted cannot be cancelled, 50% to blast damage inflicted, reduces damage received by 40%, and -10 to blast at arch cost. Cannot be cancelled. Effects reset when tag switching to Goku while this character is on the battlefield. Applies the following effects to self when casting a character with the revives when health reaches 0 effects to revive. You know, the same Dragon Ball eating, and we're gonna take them. Now, ultimate combination reduces damage received by 20% until combo ends when the changing cover knocks the enemy back to long range if a cover change is performed against their strike arts attack activates during assist, and you'll be able to attack them with their long attack with a special move arts card. Applies the following effects to self every time this character uses a strike or blast arts attack. Restores on health by 30%. Restores ki by 5, which is not a lot. 20% to ki recovery activates 5 times, cannot be cancelled. While this character is on the battlefield, applies the following effects to self when enemy switches characters. While this character is on the battlefield, draw a blast arts card next and restores ki by 20. Crazy. So, honestly, this guy is just like a damage dealer. When I was playing with him in the showcase that I posted yesterday, gosh, he was killer. Especially with the blue card, I thought at first it seemed like he was doing absolutely no damage, but that last attack is quite overpowered. So honestly, this guy is pretty good alone. Well, not really alone, but he's pretty okay with this new plat equipment, which we'll cover in now. You can see here a rivalry leading to evolution. And you can only get him during the Ultimate Equipment Collection here. Again, it's this old Broly right here. You'll get, additional 10 Corner Crystal, which is always great. I only have 8. And here it is. You can just complete all of these, and then you can just skip through them, and you'll get, luckily, maybe you'll get equipment with the red slot in the first slot. So for this is its first slot, base self 50%, base strike and blast defense 50%, 15% to strike and blast defense when 3 battle members are any combination of the following: tag Godki, tag Sun Family, and tag Vegeta clan. So you gotta keep that in mind. Now, slot number 2, well, I'm not going through the obtainable effects because, well, I'm already at the max level. Although, if you do want to see the minimum, you can just see here. But I'm not going to read it. Now, for slot 2, I'm going to read the maximum. Just as you can see here, I don't have the maximum for them yet. It's a yellow, but it'll be fine. Inflicted damage 20 to 50%, base strike attack to 20 to 40%, as well as this base blast attack. Attack when 3 battle members are base blast attack 20 to 40%, 10 to 15% to strike and blast attack when 3 battle members are any combination of the same tag Godki, tag Sun Family, and tag Vegeta clan. So they have to be those. Oh, that actually makes sense now. Okay, so I guess teams that are tag Godki, tag Sun Family, and tag Vegeta. I'm not pretty sure. Anyways, I'll figure that out later. And slot number 3 actually has 3 different levels. As you can see, level 1 restores on ki by 20 when this character enters the battlefield. The second one is restores on ki by 30 when this character enters the battlefield. And the red one is applies the following effects to sub when this character enters the battlefield. Charges switch gauge by 40%, restores key by 50, applies the following effects to self when the switch ability is activated, randomly draws one new card when you have 3 or fewer cards. Applies buff effect, nullifies enemy special actions that activate when you change the cover for 15 time accounts, and activates 3 times. Obviously the requirements is, well, you have to have this LF, old tag, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku, and Vegeta, and that's pretty much it. You can max him out. For his other equipment, you can use this one since both of them I'm pretty sure they're melees, so you could use these ones because this is like strike heavy, and you could also use this one for the strike defense and blast defense and health and the special move damage too. You could also switch it to this, but it's pretty much the same thing. Now for the first team, which is the mono purple, as you can see here, I don't have a Zenkai, so he's not gonna get buffed a lot, but maybe you guys have the Zenkai. Let's go to this guy's first. So the reason why this guy is in here, not only is he purple, because if we go to his Z ability, 22% to attack Saiyan by strike attack and blast defense during battle, and his Zenkai could get him to 20%, mainly strike defense and strike attack. Blast is like 5%, no 5, like -5. And he will be able to buff him because he is both purple and tag Saiyan, both Goku and Vegeta. So he's pretty good in the team, not pretty good like in the game, because he'll like die fast. Well, for mine at least. And then we have here Goten Kid, Super Saiyan LF. Same thing for this guy. He also has a limited Z ability, 7% to strike and everything else. The Z ability is 33% to attack Sun Family or attack Hybrid Sim. We have Sun Family. Base blast attack during battle. His Zenkai ability is Element Purple and attack Sun Family during battle, which is again an additional 20% to both strike and blast attack and 50% to strike and blast defense. So we got like some extra buffs right there because of his Zenkai ability. And then we have this combination, the old Super Saiyan Broly Zenkai. I luckily for me, I got this guy like fully maxed out, so he's gonna get additional buffs. Z ability 26% to episode cycle for the movies, base strike and blast attack during battle. And his Zenkai ability is both purple and episode cycle for the movies. 40% to blast and blast defense, and 35% to strike and attack and defense. And then we got this Vegeta right here. I get on his Zenkai, so this is not gonna pretty much help me. Z ability 24% to attack Saiyan or attack Frieza Force, base blast attack during battle. And his Zenkai ability is you need the requirements is Element Purple and attack Saiyan, which our tag all the left Blue Goku and Vegeta do have 20% to strike blast attack and 50% to strike and blast defense. Alright? Shut up. Stop! And then we have obviously here, since I'm pretty sure they're fusion warriors or something like that. Although I don't think his Z ability is gonna do anything towards them. Anyway, Z ability, it's not gonna do nothing. Fusion warrior. And his Zenkai ability, which is both purple and attack Saiyan, 40% to strike and strike defense, strike attack and strike defense, and 35% blast attack and blast defense. So all of these are gonna mainly buff him if you have a Zenkai. So you can see like both of their potential, all of its potential towards him. And this is I have like a different equipment for this year because some of these are using, in fact, well, not all of them, but you know. So this is the first mono purple team that I will use. Well, yeah, if you could use this guy, then sure, go ahead about it. This is not the team that I used. So we're moving on to the second team that I will use. We have an annoying tag, you know. So obviously our leader slot is the old Blue Goku and Vegeta, and then next to him we have the new tag Goku Blue and LF. I'm trying to like figure this out to say this because it's so hard. The new LF Blue Goku and Vegeta, and we are not forgetting the annoying a Fusion Vegeta. And we have here because, well, they're gonna be Fusion Warriors. It's gonna buff like, well, actually, they're not gonna buff anybody. Oh yeah, well, besides the other guy, what's his name, the old tag ones, and then his ability is gonna buff, I'm pretty sure, just the ones that fuse, these two right here. And then Go Tank here will buff, I'm pretty sure, well, yeah, his Zenka ability is only gonna buff the Fusion Gogeta because he's yellow. His Z ability is gonna buff everybody because, oh well, wait, no, not everybody. 18% to attack Fusion Warrior or attack Hybrid Saiyan max health during battle. So then again, these two are gonna get buff. And then we got Pan for the extra health for all of them. 18% socks for the movies or attack Hybrid Saiyan max health, and 18% to attack some family based critical during battle. So we got some, you know, extra stuff right there. This is the equipment that I'll be using for him in this team. And then we're gonna move on to the team that I used for the showcase, which I personally think is by far the best team for this guy, which is the Blue Boys tag. Obviously, we have the old tag, obviously, and then we got the Ultra Gogeta. And honestly, I don't. If you could switch this guy with somebody else, I guess you could. The only reason why I chose him here was because, well, he's blue, and he's basically from the same movie. So I'm gonna put him here. That also because he's a slow starter, and I don't like slow starters. But you could add him in there. He's pretty cool, I guess. If when the opponent rushes, you can just sacrifice him, I guess. And then obviously we got the new Blue Goku and Vegeta tag here. So this guy will buff both of these, I'm pretty sure, with his Zenkai and Z ability. His Z ability is 20% to episode stock for the movies, base strike and blast attack during battle. His Zenkai ability is Element Purple and episode stock for the movies. So yes, he's gonna get the Ultra Gogeta is gonna get buffed, and the old tag is gonna get buffed too, with 40% to blast attack and defense, and 35% to strike attack and strike defense. And we have this Gogeta here which needs a Zenkai. I'm pretty sure this guy buffs everybody with 30% of strike and blast attack during battle. Then we got our Pan, which is also, well, gonna give us max health, 17%, I'm pretty sure, 17 or 18, one of those, 18%. And since, well, these two are like some families, they're gonna get an additional damage buff. This is the equipment that I use for him. And that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys later on a bigger project. I'll be covering the first Ultra Super Saiyan Goku. But I'll get it up for you guys. Just, I don't know who's running Super Saiyan Super Saiyan Goku at this time, but why not? I'll see you guys later.